Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is showcase number 63, as always hosted by Ronan, and we start with Oscar Brandt by OLR94, and quite tricky track for the start with this jump on the pipe. I think it's something that we see more and more for last couple weeks, but the biggest trick on this track for me was the barrel roll at the beginning for basically checkpoint 1. I finished 2 times this track before I noticed that my time not on leaderboard, and yeah, I was missing it. If you know what to do, it's not really hard. You just need to do this cool trick that you can do on off-road tires, steer at the moment of lifting, and your cart will do barrel roll or other tricks. So yeah, other than that, pretty nice track. Scarlet Soapster by Mockster, and it's always really suspicious when after of the tracks type in "I'm sorry" right at the beginning of this track. Usually it means it's so bad, and yes, we're not loving soap, and especially this hard. First part was nice. The problem for everyone was checkpoint 2, basically the soapy pipe, and yes, for all 5 minutes there were just 2 finishers, just Maki and the after itself. So well, even last pipe to the finish not so hard as the second one point, then checkpoint 2. Catalpa Reach by Warpeak. Never saw this after on Showcase. I really love to see new faces, new afters. It's great. As of track, pretty decent, pushy start. Some warning, some hard times was between checkpoint 3 and 4 with all these trees to find the pass. I spent 2 attempts just to figure it out, the ideal line for me. There are several there. And another really nice thing that I was each time thinking that, oh damn, I will fly over. It's right after checkpoint 4, uphill with turn to left. As I said, each time I thought that I will lose grip, I will fly over the track, I will lose grip, and each time it wasn't grip was enough. So yeah, really cool hiccup moment. After that, as always, I'm using speed limiter 80. It's completely fulfill everything on this track. No drifting, no losing grip. Pretty nice. Rooftop Roof Hops by Shadownuke. Tracks with jumps, and I don't know, can you call paraglide as AFK or just take it as part of the fly for fun? But it's here. As of track, for me, it was hard. Yes, there are arrows where you need to aim, where you need to go, but as always, you need to be really consistent, which not about me. And each time when you will see, even I'm trying to do all these parts, but I believe I wasn't fast enough. I lose speed somewhere, or I didn't do this arrow properly, and I just fall off and hit it wrongly, and it was my best attempt on this track. All other was even worse. So for me it was hard, but I believe there was around 10 finishers from 25 players, so quite decent and hard track. Cherokee Signal Lost by Akane. Quite rare after in Showcase, but really love to see his track here. As of track, by the name, it was created for the Cherokee, and it's for me at least, it was quite hard. The most hard part was I even can't fully name it, sphere loop transition from checkpoint 3 to checkpoint 4. I was failing so many times there to find proper line to have decent time. So yeah, I believe it was the one hard moment. Oh yeah, and after checkpoint 1, everyone go to right, because left is like a swamp road. There is a slowster, you can't finish it. But nice track, nice decoration, love it. Sundown by Variable Ferret, and yet another wall ride jump into the pipe with off-road tires to do this quite interesting trick in the jump from pipe to inner pipe. Fail several times there, and again you need quite a lot of speed to do basically the next part of the track, because if you failed in a pipe you won't have enough speed after checkpoint 4, because there's like a big uphill which you can consider as a speed check uphill, and you probably will have enough speed to jump from a platform to platform until there, but after that, even if you will have enough speed to do it with minimal speed, you won't be able to jump at some of platform. At least I didn't have this speed and fail several times. So quite tricky track, and as Timpu said, weird maps a lot. Talking about weird maps, I don't know if this was the idea or like Westside missed the, I don't know, fun to go, but the way how people do this trick, you probably already got the idea. You need to use the gate chain to go there, and you need to do it like pretty smoothly to have enough speed to do the uphill speed check and then jump to the finish. But if you have enough speed to do that uphill U-turn, you will always have enough speed. I saw several players even like have more spin than enough and fly over or hit the finish. Deep Garden V2 by Morrowind, and this is a quite long track with a lot of Mario themed part, like plants and other stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot telling that, but probably several weeks ago Ronan changed the rules slightly, so there can't be tracks that longer than 2 minutes in after time, which I think is a great idea, because like in the past we have several really long track, which why you start if the after time like longer than like 5-6 minutes. So at least 2 attempts, like still I think it's not enough, but if it's like decent normal track, why not? But yeah, as of track, not really hard, a lot of errors, pretty wide. You really understand where you need to go. There are plenty of time to do several attempts, so like 2 like testing one and then do the really fast one, at least fast for me. So yeah, really enjoyable track. Really love decoration. I admire how people spend so much time on every like this deca stuff. Yeah, just pretty nice. Metallic Attraction by Thelonious, and well, I don't remember, but someone, I believe Chadenick, said to switch to third-person view fixed camera. It really helped. Without it, the wiggling of the camera is so annoying, and you just don't see where to go. I was like forced to switch to normal one after checkpoint 2 again, because it was hard to finish track. Again, I really think that everything that I did here was pure luck, because so many times where I almost hit the floor, hit the, I don't know, like wall, floor, roof, it was all the same. So yeah, first place, I don't remember if there were other finishers, but I don't think so. So yeah, very hard, very tricky, and like not trolling, but on the edge of that, at least for me, track. Probably if there was like camera switchers that could give players opportunity to understand how to see the track, it would be better. Wally Go-Kart by Lamp, and well, it's quite nicely done go-kart track. Lamp put a lot of poles near the all turns to restrict the wall ride for people, so no one use it. And yeah, it's definitely helped. For me, the problem was a big turn after checkpoint 3. Like a lot of attempts, I was hitting these poles there. So you need to really predict where you start in your turn and on what speed you do it. After that, I believe the other tricky thing is checkpoint 7. First time when I reached there, I didn't realize that you need to go up, and after that the ride go down back to the track. I was flying straight forward just because I didn't have enough grip. So yeah, you also need to prepare to do this U-turn gate. I don't know how to call it, but well, still pretty fast finish for me, a bit after time, so I'm really happy to do that. Orange Tulips by OGL Games. Pretty cool start. Right at the beginning I thought, oh no, this one again, this like back riding track, which I'm not really great. I know that I will fail, but well, you have a lot of time to turn around in the air, so it should be easy. But then you have two trick elements where you need a lot of speed. It's the jump after checkpoint 2, where I was using arms up. Without it, I was always bounce on the like uphill platform and lose a lot of speed. And if you lose a lot of speed, you won't have enough speed to checkpoint 4 and to the finish, which again, using arms up and just into the finish. So pretty nice track with pretty nice tricks. Fungi Forest by Ridal. Well, for me it was quite tricky track. It was really like not always obvious where and how you need to do some lines, even there are a lot of arrows. For example, right after checkpoint 2, like the jump, I believe if you will do this jump like straight, you will fly over. So you just need to know that the next platform is slightly right. And then, at least for me, the problem was like checkpoint, I believe 4, and like this log where you need to do this transition inside of it. You just need to be prepared to do it, because if you go straight and log and not like slightly down, you won't have enough momentum to do the turn and go back to the wall ride. After that, I was just completely lucky to do this weird jump to checkpoint 5 with a pretty lucky jump to the finish, which I believe after didn't thought as part of the track, I believe you need to just like fly into the finish with the fan. So in like Steam, this track calls 3, but here I believe this is some kind of like reference to Ronan on one of his videos. But as of trick, it's completely RNG track, so the way what you need to do, and basically you need to up on like bounce on like tree and then go and relying on luck to finish the track. But I believe someone say, oh, you just need to luckily crash and go into the finish by your body. It's count because there's no checkpoints. So yeah, pretty RNG track. I couldn't say this is like really fun thing to do, but well, it is what it is. So yeah, can't say that I really enjoy all these RNG like track depending on luck, but it's probably because I really losing a lot there. Okay guys, thanks for watching this showcase number 63, and leave likes, leave comments about the tracks. Do you agree with me? Do you not? And see you next time in next video.